No doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you. Through the main doors.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. If I ever turn my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Mavery. She was born to a cruel mother, and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Sure you will. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. is we ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Whatever you need to tell yourself. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand. Better hope you can handle what I've got.
To stand this close to her power.
Where am I needed?
Anything make it.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the absolute grace of such a creature as that.
We are each of us threads in her design.
Not as bad as it could have.
Even those we once called monsters.
Where do you hail from?
I was a farrier in Desarin Valley. Then the dreams came.
Hey-ho.
My brothers had the dreams too. Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
That bugbear keeps
Your
looking
family
over.
will answer.
I'll feed him his own
Eventually.
loincloth. These are our allies, Erna. I'll handle the diplomacy. You just keep looking pretty.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul? An honor, true. Ever at your service.
Lives in this tower. Something big.
You're the biggest thing here. Nothing to be afraid of, lass.
Not afraid. Hungry. Hush. Meat sounds above. Here. No! Meg only small. This huge. In walls above. Maybe whole tower. You find meat? You share.
Stink of dead gods and dust. This ruin is scarcely worthy of our absolute.
Torchlight won't last long here. No time to rest.
I wouldn't have if not for the lantern bearer. To think the
If you have coin, then show it. Get moving, will you?
wants to say they couldn't be us.
Ah, a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened. Better to keep that quiet. Unless you want another look from the receiving end. Look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together. And quite a fool who'd draw their ire. Hmm? An honor, true soul. Check those crates.
Everyone's called monsters.
Be nice to know what we're shipping. Erna, remind your sister why I pay you both so much.
Minding our business is our business.
We did as we was told, General. Followed every order.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
Us? No, it was Minthara. She got the orders. She...
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
You failed to retrieve the artifact. You failed to protect your true soul. You do not deserve to live.
A new true soul come to share their wisdom?
We did as we were told. We're loyal to the Absolute. Tell him!
Silence!
True soul, you have seen these goblins at work, have you not? What say you?
See? What'd I tell ya? Praise the Absolute.
Faith without action is anemic, sickly, in a word, useless. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them, quickly.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
No! No!
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
You did the right thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go see what Zarel makes of it.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. must learn what fuels his power.
General Thorm's prayers and preparations must not be disturbed. The rooftop is off limits to everyone.
Even you, Disciples Rel?
Everyone. Keep watch and ensure that nobody passes. Excellent timing, true soul. The goblins. Tell me how they suffered. No. Better yet, show me.
Her mind enters yours abruptly, flickering across your memories in a blaze of excitement. She sees the goblins walking free, and a burning rage fans across your mind like wildfire.
Explain yourself. Very pragmatic, but very boring. Let's see if there's anything interesting in this brain of yours.
She parts the folds of your mind again, touching your wants and hopes, tasting them. Every emotion soaks into her mind's palette. But there is purpose to her exploration. She is searching for proof of your faith.
You long to be touched. A shame we're preparing for war, or I might find time for you. But all you truly need is the Absolute. I have already been blessed to stand in her presence. It was bliss. She gave me everything I wanted. By serving General Thorm. I have a mission for you.
That's it. Play along. The closer you can get to the General, the closer you'll be to the answers you seek.
Indeed. The Absolute's love for him has made him more than mortal. He is unstoppable. There is a relic that General Thorm requires. He sent his most trusted advisor, disciple Balthazar, to retrieve it. The relic is beneath the Thorm family mausoleum. That is where you will find Balthazar. But we have lost contact with him. Go there, aid Balthazar if you can, and bring the relic home. It is something that General Thorm desires, and that he has ordered us to retrieve. That is all you need to know. And I accompanied him. It was destroyed shortly after he left Moonrise. Hardly a surprise. We're protected here, but outside the shadows are hungry. Death would not silence Balthazar for long. But dead or alive, he is lost. Whatever has become of him, it is the relic that matters. The shadows around the mausoleum are deep and hungry. You'll need a moon lantern to survive them. Take one from Balthazar's chambers. But don't pry. The last person who snooped into his secrets lost their head. I believe he uses it as a chamber pot.
Tempers are rising.
What's that?
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really. A couple turns should do. Sharp as ever.
Still breathing, despite everything. Ticule. 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 Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Where do I go from here?
Battle favors the fearless. fight. Let's go.
You cannot use that right now.
On the victor's path. Choice but to keep going. At hand. On the victor's path. Still on my feet. worth a try. Will not bend.
An older man turns his head away in shame. His neighbors would not renounce Saluna. Now they hang in the town square. You feel a rush of outrage. This woman worshipped Shah to the end. So why does the Night Singer's curse not spare her?
Looking ahead.
Don't burn yourself.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Good evening. I'm here on behalf of Gale of Waterdeep. He wishes to extend you an invitation for a private conversation in a more suitable locale. Gladly. Simply follow yonder path, and soon you will find him.
love this time of night. There's an almost reverent silence that accompanies the peak of darkness, when you'd almost believe the dawn will never break. The cradle of eternity. The timelessness of lovers. That most beautiful of fantasies. I wanted to see you while I still could. This may be my last night alive. I wanted it to be under a canopy of beauty and wonder. I thought this place might bring me peace. I thought it might make the weight of what I must do feel a little lighter. But I'm not so sure. Thank you. But even if we do find another way, perhaps this is the right way. The end fate wishes for me. There is no point in running from the inevitable. Better to meet it on my own terms. Your words are those of a dear friend, or a lover even. But this is no time for delusions. Fate threw us together, and mutual survival kept us together. Those bonds will soon break. But you were a worthy ally, and could have become much more in other circumstances. Let us enjoy the view together. We will leave the world a better place than it is tonight. I was hoping to speak to you, as a matter of fact, about the night you were kind enough to keep this melancholy wizard company. I wanted to thank you. I was sinking into a dark place, but you reminded me there is still light in the world, if I should care to look for it. You may well have prevented me from doing something very rash in the near future. I count myself lucky to call you a friend. I'm glad to hear it. And I intend to prove myself worthy of the sentiment.
Hey, soldier.
See that symbol on the ground? This was a Mason's guild.
Makes sense. The demand for ominous statues seems fairly high in these parts.
What's that?
A pile of crushed bones of varying shapes, sizes, and creatures.
Infernal metal! This can help dam and patch up my engine.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect me that kind of idiot.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Let me sleep on it. I just might be able to work something out. Hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. I'll need more infernal iron either way, though, so keep your eyes open. Take care.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. That's what I like to hear. Now, let's trot. Standing still is making my skin itch.
This vessel is at thy disposal. Do what thou wilt.
A hero at heart. No one back home will ever believe this.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Making me sweat.
Battle favors the fearless. Found my mark.
Secure.
Don't call the doctor yet. I've got potions, sutures. I know I can do this. Oh, you're a patient. This is the children's ward. Triage is back that way.
Ugh. I know that corpse. Arabella's father met a most unpleasant end.
I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient. Not dead, merely medicated to ease the pain. Your untrained eyes deceive you. Now I must ask you to step away. This patient demands my utmost attention. I'll do better, and the patients will be better. I will sell you what I can, once I've stabilized the patient.
I know you. You're... Twist 'em up.
Is that the kid Korga went after? Seems she's learned a new trick.
Sorry. It knocks the wind right out of me. No one. I learnt it all on my own. Well, I had a little help. That druid idol I took? It changed me. I can do all sorts of stuff now, not just the vines. I think real hard and say some loud words and then it happens. Mostly. If I get strong enough, I won't have to run next time. Okay. I promise to be really good with practicing, but only if you look for Mum and Pops. Deal? Thanks, mister. I knew you'd help me again. The vines won't last forever. I don't suppose I can stay with you. Just till you find Mum and Pops. I won't be any trouble, I swear it. Oh, thanks. You're the best. So you send Mum and Pops there. I'll be waiting, hero man.
That's curious. These must be Ketheric's dark justiciars, or what's left of them.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed. Merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead. Oh, we both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action. This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps? I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that. Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
Huh. Never seen sigils like these before.
Zyrel, Minthara, whoever you are, leave. I shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted. Not needed. Leave.
An open tomb. What could be horrifying about that?
I spy a trap.
Disarmed traps. What a lucky day. Unless something terrifying will really trick them. Hot foot. Place is trapped.
Nice symbol. What's it mean, I wonder?
Almost. Shouldn't all these bones be tucked away neatly in their tombs?
Ketheric Thorm's ancestors, desecrated and arranged into foul artworks. But why?
This vessel is at thy disposal.
Here lies Melodia Thorm, beloved wife and mother. E Amiel Telere Manon here.
Ketheric Thorm leading Shah's forces. Quite the about-face for a warrior of Saluna. Ketheric Thorm leading Shah's forces. Quite the about-face for a warrior of Saluna. Next time's the charm? Maybe not. That's not going to work. Might not be the time. That bright tower. It's moonrise. Or it used to be. Ketheric Thorm, bowed by grief for his daughter. Ketheric Thorm, bowed by grief for his daughter. Might not be the time. Next time's the charm?
This place is not for you. Go no farther.
No traps, please.
Soldier.
Might not be the time. Maybe not. Ketheric Thorm, bowed by grief for his daughter. That's not going to work. Next time's the charm? Ketheric Thorn, bowed by grief for his daughter. Maybe not.
Stayed interesting.
What to do?
That disc looks like it can move. A way forward.
The question is, where will it take us? I've explored Shah's temples before, but never one quite so funereal.
Shah's warriors must not be caught. Must not be tricked. Only loss awaits.
What the hells was that? A voice. Is that Shah?
Step carefully. It's a trap.
Well, enough of that. That glowing ring's the key to this whole thing.
Where am I needed? I'll see what I can do.
Watch how you go. There's a trap.
In darkness, beauty is equal and wealth unseen. Your patron tugs briefly at the back of your mind. Lady Shah has left a boon in this altar for her faithful. A fiendish chuckle sounds throughout your very soul. To steal the blessings of a god could be most delicious.
What now? No one's stopped me yet. The pride of the gate.
Your patron, a fiendish chuckle sounds throughout your very soul. To steal the blessings of a god could be most delicious. A pleasurable shiver runs down your spine. You feel as if you've unburdened a troubling thought and forgotten it forever. An overwhelming satisfaction, both innate and exterior, runs across your being. Your patron is pleased.
Defender of the people.
You prowl my battleground. Why? Are you friend? Foe? Thieving scavenger?
You find yourself in a dead, putrid skull, somehow hosting a tadpole amongst a squirm of maggots. Another presence lurks within, manipulating the corpse like a puppet.
A friend. An uninvited friend. I do not request help. Did she now? Enter. I will see if I have any use for you. Stinking pile of ogre aftermath! The quakes herald the shadows. They found me. Trespasser. Merkel's fat lapdog.
Have to keep going.
Tactical.
survival is all that matters. Hope your soul is in good hands.
Forever dauntless. Making my move.
Can't even catch my breath. Time for some bloody work. Test my luck again.
Favors the fearless.
Your patron, a fiendish chuckle sounds throughout your very soul. To steal the blessings of a god could be most delicious. Your silent gesture vanishes into a pitiless, dark void. Your heart aches faintly with an inexplicable